guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I am going to be doing a makeup haul. Yes! I have literally not done a makeup haul. It's been a minute, I can't even remember. So I went to Sephora and I did some damage at the drugstore, okay? I'm going to be sharing with you today everything that I got at Sephora and the drugstore. I only got a couple things at Sephora that I needed to get, and I'll get into that later. I did use a couple things on my face today, so I'll be able to give you like some first impressions, like kind of like my thoughts on some of the products that I got at the drugstore. So yeah, I guess we would just go ahead and jump into this video because I don't want it to be too extremely long, but you never know. Alright, so I guess we'll just go ahead and start with Sephora since I only got a couple things from Sephora. The reason I went into Sephora to look at the skincare was because my face. We've been having some issues. I have been getting really, really dry. If this has happened to any of you, please comment. And tell me your story, or if it's happened to someone that you know. It's like it gets really swollen and it itches and it's super dry and it hurts, and it's kind of like an eczema, like psoriasis kind of deal, and it lasts for a couple days and then it gets better and my skin is 100% completely back to normal, and then a few days later it comes back and it's the same every single time. It lasts for a few days and then it goes away, my skin is fine, and then it comes back. And this has been going on for months now. So I went back to my tried and trues that I know do not irritate my skin at all. So I went and picked up the Purity One Step Facial Cleanser. This stuff is so bomb. It is a one-step facial cleanser, and by one step it means it's going to clean your skin, it's going to remove your makeup, and it's going to tone your face. This stuff is like, and it's so gentle. It's for sensitive skin. This stuff has never led me astray. If it comes back again, then I know it's not like anything that I'm putting on my face. So we are still doing trial and error. It's actually popped up a little bit today, actually, underneath my eyes, but thank goodness for makeup. So yeah, I got the Purity One Step Facial Cleanser. And then the other thing I got is the Origins Ginseng Energy Boosting Gel Moisturizer. It says, this lightweight oil-free skin energy drink fortified with legendary skin boosters like Panax, ginseng, and coffee bean jumpstart hydration levels. Lackluster looking skin is rapidly refreshed and revitalized to create a healthy, vibrant glow. This stuff is so good for hydrating your skin. And another thing is, it smells so good. It smells like straight up oranges. Like, it smells so good. I wish you could smell it with me. But yeah, it's amazing. So these two products right here, I am doing the absolute most basic routine ever at nighttime. I take my makeup off with a makeup wipe, a very gentle makeup wipe. I actually picked up a pack of the makeup wipes that I use, so you'll see those in a second. But I just take my makeup off with the makeup wipe. I use this cleanser, and then I moisturize. I am only cleansing and moisturizing right now because my skin, we've got to figure this out. So if I don't figure out what it is within the next like week or so, I'm just gonna have to go to the doctor because I am like actually sick of it. Like I woke up this morning and it was underneath my eyes and I like almost lost it. Okay, so that's the only thing that I got at Sephora. I went in there for a specific reason and I picked this up, so I just thought I'd share those with you. Moving on to the drugstore. Okay, so first I guess I'll just go ahead and start off with face masks since I have the most of those. This is the Wild Rose Hydro Gel Gold Mask. It is for all skin types. It is by the brand Maskology. And it says, skin hydration and visible glow. A hydrating rose gold gel mask loaded with collagen, gold, and rose extract to help hydrate and reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, leaving skin smooth with an overall glow. Girl, doesn't that sound good? So yeah, I'm super excited to try this one. And then this one is by Life of Beauty, and it's a biocellulose mask. And this one is tea tree and honey. It naturally soothes the skin. It says biocellulose is a natural fiber made from 100% real coconuts. Because of its ultra fine web, it is extremely absorbent and adhesive, making it one of the most effective ways to transfer natural boosters to the skin for a healthy, beautiful complexion. And the ingredients are all 98% natural. It's safe from sulfates and parabens. Girl, that just sounds good. So that is the Life of Beauty Tea Tree and Honey Mask. And this one was actually on the clearance section. And I was like, so I just went ahead and picked it up. This is by the brand Found. Miracle Ingredients from Around the World is the brand. And this is the Brightening Coconut Sheet Mask. As you can see, it says it brightens uneven skin tone for a healthy looking radiance. And this is 94% natural. That's awesome. So all of these masks that are like natural and like I'm all about it. So these are sounding wonderful. And I'm kind of scared to use these only because my skin is freaking out. So I'm gonna wait to see like what goes on with my skin and like if I can find out like what's going on with my skin before I try anything new. Okay, so then I guess I'll just like go into the next thing that's kind of similar, makeup wipes. These are the Pond's Evening Soothe makeup wipes. They are with chamomile and white tea, I'm pretty sure. Yes, chamomile and white tea extract. Oh, these wipes, you guys, I have been using these wipes, these specific ones for a really long time. There are no better wipes at the drugstore. Like they just aren't. These do not irritate my skin. They do not irritate my eyes. That's why when my skin's freaking out, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go get my Pond's wipes because I know those are like my ride or die wipes and I'm just gonna use those. Has that been there this whole time? Cause that is not okay. So all I was doing there for a little bit was taking off my makeup with these and putting a cream on my face. I know you're like, what? You weren't washing your face? But I didn't know if it was my face wash. So for a couple days I wasn't washing my face. So these are the Pond's Evening Soothe White Tea and Chamomile wipes and they're amazeballs. Next, I know this is weird because this is a beauty channel, but I'm going to share with you guys what has been helping my skin. Are you ready? So I was taking my makeup off with those wipes and then I was applying this to my face. This is the Eczema Soothing Moisturizing Cream. It has oatmeal. It has an oatmeal skin protectant in it, and oatmeal is like super gentle on your skin. It soothes dry, irritated skin due to eczema, and it is steroid free. Because I didn't know if it was eczema or psoriasis or what was happening in my face, so I would just take my makeup off with those wipes, apply this to my face, and it was actually helping. Like, believe it or not, I would wake up in the morning after having this on my face at night, and my skin was so like hydrated and plump and fresh. How weird is that? So this stuff is actually really, really good if you have eczema or psoriasis or any rashes. This stuff is really, really good. So yeah, I'll let you know my little secret. Okay, so I guess I'll just go ahead and talk about Wet n Wild since I only got one product from there, which is weird. But I picked up another one of their Mega Glow Highlighting Powder. So this is in the shade Golden Flower Crown and it looks like this. How beautiful is that? It's like a gold with kind of like a champagne-y undertone. Oh, are you kidding? Look at that. Ooh, that is so pretty. This is not the highlight that I'm wearing today, but I will be talking about that in a second. This is so beautiful. This would be really beautiful on those of you who have a little bit of a deeper skin tone than me. This would work on me right now because I have a tan. I self-tanned. But if I am like my natural fair color, this definitely will not be a highlight on me because it's definitely darker. But those of you with like a deeper skin tone than me, this would be a beautiful, beautiful highlight on you. Just in general, the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighters are definitely worth like the $3 that they are. They're some of the best highlighters from the drugstore in my opinion. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Blush. And I am like a ride or die for the butter bronzer. You guys know that. But this is the butter blush and it's so pretty. I got this in the shade Natural Glow. I don't like to use this on its own because it's really light and I didn't realize that I picked up, for one, because of the bronzers, there's only like 3 colors. So I thought there was only like 1 or 2 colors in this. But there is a darker one that they have. This is like the lightest one they have, I think. So it's definitely too light for me as a blush, but I use it as a blush topper. See how light that is? That's like white. If you can see it right here. It's definitely got like a sheen to it. I don't know if you can see it in the camera because my lights are so bright. There's sun coming in everywhere. So it's kind of bright in here right now. So I definitely love to use this as a blush topper. It's beautiful as a blush topper. And is that a freaking hair on my face? Oh my God, I am a mess. You guys already know these smell delicious. Makes me want summer, but for some reason the world's like, no. Okay, so the next 2 things that I want to talk about are from e.l.f. And I'm so freaking excited because e.l.f. came out with a new line of brushes. I don't know if this is like super, super new. This is just their Beautifully Precise line of brushes. And this brush looks so high-end and sleek. Are you kidding me? And this is just a smudger brush. I don't have like a pencil brush. I use my Morphe You know what I'm talking about, the tiny one that I use for like inner corner highlight and stuff. Not meant to be a smudger brush or like a pencil brush, but this is. So I'm so excited that I have a pencil brush, and it's by e.l.f. and the brushes are just so cute. Oh, no freaking way. They have the numbers on their brushes. This is the 202 brush. Oh my god, that makes me so happy. A lot of drugstore brushes, they only put like the name of it like on the packaging. So this is the smudge brush, the precise smudge brush number 202. Oh, that's so exciting. I cannot wait to use this to smudge out my lower lash line. Okay, and then the next thing I got from e.l.f. is a natural glow lotion. This is the Beautifully Bare Natural Glow Lotion with aloe. I love aloe. This is in the shade Luminous Gold. And it says it's new, so I had to pick it up. So excited. I'm like really hoping this is good because I want to be able to like mix it in with my foundation. For one, the packaging, that is so cute. How do you do this? Hold on. Cute. Okay, so when you first see it, it looks like it's going to be like a pump or something, but look. That's just the whole top. The top is super cute. Okay, I'm very, very excited about this. I'm very excited. I want this to be like really good. Yes. I don't know if you can see that right here. Hold on. Focus. It's right here. Yes. It's got like, okay, so what I'm seeing is it's got a little bit of sheen to it. It's got a little bit of color to it, which does, it's gold. But it doesn't have any glitter in it or sparkle. It's strictly, I don't know if you can tell, but it's definitely like a gold shimmer. I'm so excited to use this. So this is the Natural Glow Lotion in the shade Luminous Gold. Very, very excited. Okay, so I picked up the Equal Tools sponge, and this is the, obviously it's dirty, this is the sponge that I use to apply my foundation and my concealer and powder and everything today, and this sponge is so good. I don't know what took me so long to go pick it up from the drugstore, but I'm so happy that I did. This sponge, opposed to my Real Technique sponge that has kind of like a rounded top, this has a flat top, and it makes it so easy to carve out your contour or to like contour your nose. Like you can bake the sides of your nose. It just makes it so easy to bake, and I love that about the sponge. It's not too dense, it's not like that hard. It's kind of like on the drier side now because I used it earlier to do my makeup, so it's not wet right now, so it's not like the size it gets when it's wet. But this sponge is like freaking amazing. It doesn't absorb all of my product. I mean, it does a little bit. Obviously it's damp, it's going to do it somewhat, but yes, I am very, very, very happy with this sponge. So then I guess we'll go and move on to Maybelline. These are the Instant Age Rewind concealers. And okay, so I kind of have a love-hate relationship with these. For one, I picked up two colors because I didn't know which color I was going to be. I feel like I've only had these for not that long, and I'm already like almost halfway through this tube. The packaging, I don't know if you can, like, it is a mess. Like, because this little sponge contains like all the concealer, like the top is gross. So the packaging definitely gets like a D from me. It doesn't have, it's not really a dark circle eraser. I put this on and I can definitely still see my dark circles. I definitely like the Maybelline Fit Me like 100 times better. I like the Maybelline Camouflage Concealer 100 times better than this one. Gets the job done. It's okay. And the sponge is also kind of big, so like you can't really get like up in the corner of your eye unless you like poke yourself in the eyeball. So I mean, like, it's okay. It definitely gets the job done. Like, it looks beautiful on the skin, like once I blend it out, other than like you can still see my dark circles underneath. You know, I just like put a little bit more right there, but it's not the worst I've used. It is the concealer I'm wearing today. But then this product is the highlight that I'm wearing on my face today. I am so freaking happy I picked this up because, I mean, that is a drugstore highlight. It's on my nose. Like, are you kidding me? This is the Maybelline Master Chrome Highlighter, Metallic Highlighter in the shade Molten Gold. Girl. Let me just swatch this for you real quick. For one, hi Pigment. How are you? That is literally one swipe. One freaking swipe. Sorry, I have other stuff on my hand. Like I said, this is the highlight that I'm wearing on my face today, and I didn't even go heavy-handed. This was like the littlest amount of highlight that I put on, and it's not flaky. It's so buttery on the skin. Maybelline, whatever you did, keep doing it. Okay, and then I picked up this. This is the Maybelline Total Temptations mascara, and this is in the shade Black is Black, and it says, it's got 4 out of 5 stars, and it says it is for full fluffy lashes. Now, I have a few things to say about this. This is the mascara that I'm wearing on my eyes today. First off, it smells like Play-Doh, which I'm not mad at because it brings me back to my childhood. So, I kind of like the smell of Play-Doh, so I kind of like the smell of this. But the brush, it's kind of hard. I actually like the shape. I tend to like the shape of brushes like this. I like the shape of the brush. The brush is kind of hard, and I kind of have a love-hate relationship with the bristles. So I feel like it doesn't pick up that much product because the brush doesn't get super wet. Now, when you have a mascara and the brush gets super wet with mascara, it transfers all to the back of your eyelid. I get it. It's annoying. But this brush is dry, and it definitely has product on it when it comes out, but it's very dry, and it just takes me a while to build up the color, like the coverage of it. Not coverage. It takes me a minute to build up my lashes. There. So this isn't my favorite mascara. Like I said, this is the mascara that I'm wearing on my eyes today. And another downfall to this mascara is it's sticky. It like doesn't 100% completely dry out, I guess. But I sneezed yesterday. My eyes like closed. My lashes were like literally stuck together. Like I had to like peel them open. I had my mascara on for like probably 3 hours at this point. My mascara was actually legit sticky. It's not my favorite mascara. Totally probably won't be using this that much. I'll probably like give it to my cousin or something. But yeah, this is the Maybelline Total Temptations mascara, so not the best. Let me know if you guys have tried this and if maybe I just got a bad one, because my bristles are super dry. And they're kind of like hard. They kind of stab me in my waterline when I'm putting it on, so I don't really care for that. Okay, so I have 2 L'Oreal products to talk about, and then I have a few Milani products to talk about, and then this video is over. So first I want to talk about the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. This is an ultra-fine tip shaping pencil. So this reminds me a lot of the Anastasia Brow Wiz. The point is super fine. It definitely reminds me a lot of the Anastasia Brow Wiz. Let me go ahead and swatch it for you. That is a swatch of the eyebrow pencil. This is in the shade, well, this is in the shade Dark Blonde. And I actually really enjoy this eyebrow pencil. It's retractable for one. I freaking love that because I feel like actual pencils, like I just don't have time to sharpen it. And once you get a dull eyebrow pencil, it is not no good. And I actually kind of like this spoolie, even though it's like the tiniest spoolie ever to exist. I kind of like it. So I actually really enjoy this pencil. It like fills in my brows like really, really nicely. If you have to fill in like a lot, if you basically have to draw on your brow, you're probably not going to like this because it is a little more of a waxy formula. But I don't really have that much to fill in, so I actually really like this pencil. And then this is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Boost and Set Volumizing Brow Mascara. I want to get the Brow Stylist Plumper, but they didn't have that at my drugstore, so I just got the Boost and Set. And I got mine in the shade Light Brunette, and I actually really, really, really like this. So I like to use this on days where I don't use my brow pencil. I still will use this when I use the brow pencil, but on days like today, like all I did was take this and I just ran it through my brows because that's just what I do on an everyday basis, because I don't really have that many sparse areas, but this just takes care of it. It's really quick, so I really, really like this, and it makes my brows just look super full. This is the like the rose blushes from Milani. I don't really know the name of them, but this is in the shade Romantic Rose. This blush is so beautiful. It's the blush that I'm wearing on my face today. It's just like super bronzy and like super like rosy and cute. Like I love it. It's like a mauve rose color. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch up and give you a little swatch. It's right there. I feel like my lights wash everything out. It's right there. It's super subtle, which I really, really like. I don't like really pigmented blushes because, like, what if you're heavy-handed? And then you go in and you're like, oh, and then you look like a clown, and then, like, what are you supposed to do, right? So I really like subtle blushes that, like, aren't super pigmented, just because it's a lot easier to build something up rather than to take it off. That's, like, my motto. So this blush is absolutely beautiful, and I feel like this will look good on a lot of skin tones. Not super dark skin, but I feel like from light to medium skin, this will look beautiful on you. Okay, and then next I'm going to be talking about the Milani Prime Perfection Face Primer. This is the hydrating one. This is the hydrating one, and this line of Milani primers really reminds me of the Makeup Forever Step 1 primers, because the Makeup Forever Step 1 primers, they have one for mattifying, they have one for smoothing, they have one for hydrating, they have one for radiance, they have one for color correcting. They literally have a primer for everything. They don't have that many. They don't have as many as the Makeup Forever, but the Milani Prime Perfection face primers have, like, this is a hydrating one, they have a radiance one, they have a mattifying, and then they have a smoothing. So it's not as many as the Makeup Forever, but I mean, it definitely reminds me a lot of the Makeup Forever, and they kind of smell like it. They do have a distinct smell. They don't smell like the Makeup Forever ones, but they do have like a minty smell, and I kind of like that. So this actually really does hydrate my skin. I'm not sure if it makes my makeup last all that much longer, but it definitely does hydrate my skin. So I really, really enjoy this primer. It's the primer that I used today, and I really, really, really enjoy this primer. Okay, so the last two things that I want to talk about are from Milani, and they are the setting sprays. Girl, you know that this is my ride or die setting spray, the Make It Last setting spray. I love this stuff so much, but I wanted to try out the Make It Dewy setting spray because I am all about the dew, I'm all about the glow, I'm all about the hydration. And I was like, I freaking love the Make It Last setting spray. I definitely probably am going to love the Make It Dewy. And I was right. I definitely don't love the Make It Dewy as much as the Make It Last for some odd reason. I don't know. I just think the Make It Last setting spray just, like, I don't know. It just does something euphoric to my face. The Make It Dewy definitely really is a good one. And I just don't know. I just go back and forth from using both of them because and they both say 16-hour wear. Girl, if this is a dewy setting spray, this is not going to make your makeup last for 16 hours. Unless it is, and Milani is just the first one to do that. Which I don't think is true. But normally dewy setting sprays are just meant to make your makeup, like, melt together and make you look really glowy. The Make It Last one, I have not tested this 16-hour wear, so I'm not sure if it makes it last for 16 hours. But the mist on this, look at this. Is that not the most beautiful mist you've ever seen in your life? It's so, like, and I just really, really like it. So, and they're small, but they hold a lot of product. I don't know, I just really, really like these. So Milani, you did good, girl. You did good. Alright, you guys, that is everything that I got in this haul. I picked up a lot of goodies from the drugstore, and I've already tried a couple of them, but a few of them I cannot wait to try out and just testing them a little pause on them. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Make sure to comment, like I said, comment me about the skin issues, and then comment me any videos that you guys want to see. And yeah, I would definitely have a makeup tutorial coming for you guys very, very soon. So yeah, I love you guys so much. Please subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!